This is the content of this is being sent to a third party, so I'm clicking OK. Okay. YouTube. Okay.
All right, so I'm Leona Filis. I'm with Filis Law Firm.
Hello,
And
everyone. I'm Norman Nelson. I'm an attorney in Houston, Texas, and I
Content of this
practice.
is being sent to a third party, so I'm clicking OK.
Okay,
Okay.
there's a
YouTube. Okay.
oh,
sorry.
I'm Leona Filis. I'm with Filis Law. All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great. All right. So you may have talked over. Sorry about that. So you practice here in Houston, right? With me?
Yes, I do. I practice real estate, family, and probate and guardianship law.
And how can people how can they email you?
They can email me at Norman, that's Norman, dot Nelson, Nelson, at nelsonfirm.net. And my office telephone number is 713-626-2000.
Okay. So I have asked you to come in and join me to react to something because we've been talking about this, and I thought, well, this will be interesting because I heard from Marcy in my office that some Houston attorney did something horrible and
Okay.
it was in the news, and I was like, I hadn't heard about it.
Okay.
And I thought of you because it also deals with the man has a child with special needs, and we
Okay.
both deal with families that have children with special needs. So I'm going to share my screen, and
Okay.
hopefully I'll be able to pick this up. All right. So Houston attorney charged with murder and death of special needs.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Have you heard of this?
I did hear about this. I saw it on the news the other day.
Okay, so this is, I had not seen this, but I'll go ahead and play it.
Hey, he told them he shot and killed his own son at their lake house in East Texas.
Investigators say Michael Howard then admitted to burning his son's body. And as our Puja Lodia shows us, he allegedly called the killing, quote, just a horrible accident.
Is now in jail in Sabine County, which is about 170 miles away from where we are right now. This is an extremely rural area, and according to the head investigator with the sheriff's office there, the place where all of this happened is especially remote. No answer at the door for the family of 68-year-old Michael Howard. He practices law on 11th Street in the Heights, but investigators say he and his 20-year-old son with Down syndrome, Mark Randall Howard, were at the family lake house in Sabine County over the weekend. Now the elder Howard is in jail, charged with murder and tampering with evidence. Deputies say Howard called a deputy on Monday, saying he had accidentally shot and killed his own son Sunday night, thinking he was an intruder. Investigators say Howard told them he took his son's body, put it in the front loading bucket of a backhoe tractor, then put his son's body on a wood pile.
Okay. Right there. What are we talking about here?
In my opinion, based on the news story, what he told police and investigators doesn't seem to add up. One, look, obviously I wasn't there, right? So this is all speculation on my part from what I've heard. But if he's saying that he thought his son was an intruder and shot and killed him, okay, all right, let's just say that we'll go with that. But then to burn his body and cremate him, that doesn't make sense to me. Why would you do that to somebody that you love, your own child, but also if you accidentally shot them and it was a mistake? That just that like the math doesn't add up there, in my opinion.
Yeah, that totally threw me off. Let me continue.
And set it on fire. When deputies arrived, they say Howard showed them the shotgun he claimed to have used during the shooting the night before. Deputies, along with the Texas Rangers, say Howard then led them to the woodpile where they say they found what they believe to be charred body parts and bones. Now, we have reached out to Howard's attorney, but we have not received any response yet.
All right, Pooja, thank you so much for reporting live from our newsroom.
Okay, here's
Hey,
the
Edward.
other thing too, by the way. He just made bail.
Oh, goodness. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was the update a few hours ago. He posted, I think, $1 million bail.
Okay. All right. The other thing too is if it was an accident, I don't understand why he didn't contact the police and the paramedics as soon as he shot his son and realized that it was an accident. Just none of it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. I told you that my son's now in the Scouts, and I've done some camping and all this, and now I'm more familiar with fire and how hard it is to keep a fire going.
Right.
They had to dig through the fire pit and find little bits and little bones, and for you to burn it down to that extent, that takes a lot of effort.
Right. It sounds like he planned on murdering his son. I mean, that just, that's my gut reaction to that story. It doesn't make any logical sense, in my opinion.
Yeah. The other thing I saw is that this guy, well, he's from South Texas College of Law. Woo woo. My alma mater. But also, I think he had some disciplinary history.
Right now we
Let
are.
me see if I can find that too.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know if am I allowed to share what's on the State Bar website?
It's public record. Yeah.
All right. So, it doesn't say what his he was disciplined for, and I don't have the back issues of the State Bar Journal to
Right,
go
from 95.
from 95. 6 months worth, I guess. I don't know. No, wait, 9. Sorry,
9, right, yeah.
bad math. Anyway, but he got in trouble. It's been a while. I didn't hear anything, but it was a short story. It was only like a 2-minute news story. I didn't hear anything about the mother.
Right. I haven't heard anything in the news story about a mother, any other family members. That's the other unfortunate thing. If for some reason he was struggling with caring for his son, there obviously are resources that he could have reached out to. I mean, there are people that would have taken care of his son, that would have given him the love and affection that he deserved. And for something like this to happen to anyone's child, right? Much less somebody's child that has special needs is just absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can find something in Houston. So, didn't not an attorney that you know of that you worked with before?
No, I've never heard of him before, never heard his name, never had a case with him before, nothing like that. On the state bar's website, what was the practice areas that he had listed, or what were the practice areas listed?
Legal malpractice, family law, ethics, family litigation, personal
Okay.
injury, oil and gas, and energy resources, and real estate.
Okay.
Aren't
No,
you real estate?
I do practice real estate, but never anything with him. We should do a search on the like on the Harris County um district clerk site to see what comes up as far as any cases that he might have had.
See if I can get in. Should get in earlier. All right, so searching from his bar number.
Bar number. Mhm.
Mhm. So he has active cases right now. Just says other injury or damage. civil. He has a divorce, no children, back from 2023 that's disposed, but he has 4 active cases right now.
Okay.
Well, actually, one looks like it's against him.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan, turn that off. It's
I couldn't hear it, whatever it was. I couldn't hear it.
I can hear my voice because my son's watching.
Oh.
Marlene Sarres, Sarres, is suing Michael C. Howard in the court 333.
Okay, all right.
Let's see what kind of case it is. It just says other. Temporary restraining order. Like this erosion petition. Shall I pull it up?
Sure, I'm curious now.
50 grand. Individual. Okay. She's a homeowner. Secured a loan. Okay, you want me to share screen? Okay.
Sure.
If that should be him. Yeah, that's his address over in the Heights.
Right, that's his address. Right, we just saw that on the state bar's website.
All right, so here's some of the facts. Do you want me to make it larger?
Yes.
Okay. She went to him to get a mortgage.
Hmm.
Weird. Notice of substitute push.
Right, yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Let's see. That's including. She suffered septic shock, had a coma, and had been a patient. What does that have to do? Well, she did not receive notice to resolve something or other. Okay.
Interesting. I didn't expect it to be that. That's
I don't know what this is all about. Okay. So breach of contract, federal and state.
it sounds like he provided her money, right, for upkeep of her house, and then was saying that he wasn't getting paid by her and sought to non-judicially foreclose. I'm not clear on if he actually went through with that. It looks like he might have. But nonetheless, they're trying to stop him from foreclosing or pardon me.
Yeah, so from foreclosing. Okay. Posting.
Right. And then also they're asking for an accounting because he was saying that he hadn't been paid. She wasn't on time with her payments or didn't pay at all. It seems like thus he's foreclosing.
Oh, okay. Attorney, I don't see it. Okay, so that's one of his active cases is actually against him.
Right. That's interesting. Okay.
Okay. So maybe he has more cases in county clerk's office. I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, so that's our guy. He's a solo practitioner in the Heights. There's some random, he does a lot of car accident cases, apparently. And or in 2020, he did a lot of those. Tried to do a medical malpractice, divorces, that kind of thing. I don't, I wonder if he's, if he is Howard Management Services, since that's his last name.
I suppose that's a possibility. I know that lawsuit that we were just looking at said that he was servicing the loan as well, so it's possible.
Limited partnership. Hmm. Attorney for Howard Management Services LP. And, I'll show you. I'll share screen again. Sorry. So we're into the exhibits. It's looking like,
Oh, I see, because that Howard Management Services has the same address as his office.
so here he is with his address talking about flooring. And what he needs for his flooring. This is his exhibit. For Mr. Howard as Howard Management Attorney Plaintiff. So I'm wondering if that's the same thing. Yeah, Howard Management, same thing, same address.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, his lawsuits, some bunch of his lawsuits involve him. Okay.
Wow.
Anyway. Interesting, different. So that was the surprise that I wanted to talk about a Houston lawyer that I heard about a weird case. But you said there was two other cases.
Yes.
Okay, what are they? Because I'm
So
not in the know.
there's a lawyer that lives in the Heights as well, and in the last month, I want to say two at most, he's accused of murdering his pregnant wife. I believe that he made bail as well. It was set at 1 million or $2 million. But
Mhm.
there's also an attorney that is accused of soliciting sex with a known minor online. And so he was facing charges for that as well. The news story that I read about that said that the attorney was shown proof of the child's age, but still went forward with trying to go on a date with her. So those are the two stories that I was aware of as far as attorneys that are going around.
Oh, do you know the name? I can look them up and see when they're hearing.
I know the story about the underage child. That attorney's last name is Musili. The attorney in the Heights that is accused of murdering his wife, I'm not sure of his name. I'd have to Google it and send it to you.
Stevie. O-double-L.
MOU, I think it's SSILI.
Okay. Okay. So do you ever go and try to watch these cases in person?
No, because I was familiar with the Musili name because I had a home that I sold that dealt with his brother or brother-in-law as part of a divorce proceeding under a receivership.
Oh.
Probably 2 years ago at this point, and it was a
Uh-huh.
very difficult case. And then I believe this man that's accused of a crime ran to be the judge in the court, or his sister ran to be the judge in the court that we were in. So it was just a lot of mess. So when I saw that name on the news story, I was like, oh, I know that name. Yeah.
Oh man. Bumble. Okay, so stay away from minor, well, from minors, period, but Bumble.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what this is what attorneys do when bored. I don't know. Come on, guys. He's making Houston look bad.
Right. It's not helping us have a good name, right? At all.
Well, was this in Houston?
As far as I know, it was Harris County.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, the November 20th. Okay. So his next, he made bond 50,000,
Oh, wow. Okay. That
but
was
nothing happened, right? He was just attempting to.
from what I remember in the news stories, nothing happened. It was like solicitation, I believe.
Okay. So he'll go back to court in January. Okay, well, that's kind of, okay. Mhm.
And then I don't remember the other gentleman's name from the Heights, but I know that news story will come up as well.
Okay. All right. Well, this is an interesting way to end the day. Thank you, Norman.
You're welcome. Thanks for asking me to join.
I'll have you back on when we have some more news to dish out.
Please do, and I will join anytime. Look forward to the invite.
All right. Have a good night.
Okay, you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.